So firstly, I come with this question. What do you feel when you listen to this music? Take a second, think about it. Music is part of our lives, and it's anywhere. And it has a lot of good impacts. And one of them is it reduces your stress. Not only that, but it also improves your sleep. So if you need to sleep some more, you may want to listen to a music before sleeping. Maybe a calm lofi or something like that. It boosts your mood. So if you're in a bad day and you're very mad or sad, if you listen to a music, you tend to get better. Not only that, but it also enhances your memory. So you tend to remember things more with effective memory, as how Bertolone Bonafé said. So I want to ask you, what kind of music do you like to listen while you're driving? Or what kind of music do you like to listen while you're taking a shower or working something? Because it is anywhere. But this was only possible because of the freedom it gives to us. Music gives us the freedom for us to choose who we are and the freedom for us to choose how we're going to connect to people around us. But again, this was only possible because of the advance of technology. Because I believe that all of you parents, when you were a child, you needed to buy CDs one by one, install musics in pirate apps, and things like that. So the advance of technology gave us this 4 types of technologies to make this freedom possible. First of all, we have the cloud computing. That is basically a technology responsible for you to get access to music anywhere, anytime, on any device. So you don't have to necessarily have a phone so you can listen to music. You can just install YouTube on a refrigerator, for example. Second, we have data analytics. That is basically a technology that uses artificial intelligence to analyze what content you most like. Then we have the mobile devices. That are our cell phones, our computers, and things that are easy to take anywhere, anytime, that has this type of technology. And last but not least, we have the high-speed internet. That basically makes it possible for you to have music at any moment. And the internet just goes like boom, and you get the music. And I got 3 examples of apps that uses these technologies. First of all, we have Apple Music. Apple Music uses the cloud computing technology. So you don't need to have a phone, like I said. You can install it anywhere. Then we have YouTube Music. That uses the data analytics technology. As I think you know, when you, for example, watches a video about a game, maybe Fortnite, maybe Minecraft, or anything like that, YouTube's going to start throwing content of these games for you because it's analyzed that this is your favorite thing to see and hear. Then we have Spotify. They use 2 main technologies, the high-speed internet and cloud computing as well. But one of those 3 is the most famous one. And this one is Spotify. The name stands for spot and identify. Spotify is the most famous one because of the moment it was created. It showed massive innovation after creating a library of music that was huge. That in the time, all of you, maybe not the kids, but the adults, you didn't have. And about another technology that Spotify uses, it's called Apache Kafka. That is basically a technology that is similar to the high-speed internet, but it's not the same. It makes you available to, even if you are in Brazil, you can hear to a real-time show happening in Japan in the same seconds, in the same hour, in the same time. This is crazy. So let me introduce to you Daniel Ek. Daniel Ek was the creator of Spotify. He was a Russian entrepreneur that created Spotify in 2006. And he once said, I really do believe that I can improve the world one song at a time. And for me, that I play drums, this is exceptionally beautiful. It just makes sense that Daniel Ek wanted for people to see the world as a melody. So he made this thing that you didn't need to be rich or famous to go viral. You could be a 10-year-old kid in Germany making musics. It could go viral in Russia, for example. And I want you to realize that. The next time you're listening to a music, remember, you're not just listening to a beat. You're listening to someone's story. Or even adding a beat to your own. Thank you.